Hello, this is Starla Henderson, and today we are going to be learning how to make the sides of our pumpkin. And what I have done is, on the piece of fabric that I have chosen to be the center part of your pumpkin, the very middle, I have cut a square big enough that I've got plenty of room to work with, and I have gone back to my pattern and I've drawn the pumpkin onto the back of the square, drawn it as I would the pattern for back basting. And then I am going to applique these side pieces to this bigger square. And this is done separately from the actual quilt. We'll apply all of this to the quilt in the next video. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut strips that are big enough to go at least 1/4 of an inch beyond the top, the bottom, and the outside, and far enough in that you can make your inside curve. So you're going to look at this and you want it to go, about 1/4 of an inch over from the center, and 1/4 of an inch all the way around here. Then you're going to baste that down along these lines. Baste each one down along those lines. This is an inside curve, just like we did on the scarecrow. So I've already done one, and I've got most of the other one done. You're going to baste it, mark it, and then just like we did before, you're going to clip it because it's an inside curve, and you have to clip it to make it lay down. I've already turned this, and now I'm going to just sew it down. But when you clip this, you're going to clip it just up to that line. I've creased it. See, here's this last clip. You're going to turn it, and as you're going, when you come up to the next new section, you sew just right up. You want your needle to come up just before that next section, and that just helps hold it in place a little bit better. And you're going to sew this all the way up, and be careful, and I've done this before, not to go outside of your line here. That's all the way around. That's very important for the next step. So you're going to go up, right up to that line, and you're going to knot off, okay? And you're going to have to kind of pay attention. I am pretty much close enough, so I am going to go in, and I'm going to make a knot on the back of my work, just right up next to that line. Okay, in our next video, we will pick up where this left off. I'm going to go back. I'm going to between now and then, I'm going to baste this pumpkin on what for you it would be your quilt. I'm using a practice piece, but you're going to baste this down, and you're going to trim this out and baste this down. So I'm going to show you how to do that in our next video. Thank you for joining me. This is Starla Henderson with Fronter House Quilts blog, a fall sampler, and we're working on our pumpkins. Thank you.